Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Mighty Thor, issue number 23. All right, this was both grand and defeating, like deflating at the same time. The War of Thors happened just here, pretty much. That was it. One issue. And it was solved in one panel. So great, mighty War of Thor, all these different prophecies being, across the different realms being prophesized, being spoken by the seers and the soothsayers and the scalds and all of them. And then it just kind of ends. Here's the thing. Here's the way it does end. Jane Foster, who apparently if she turns back to Jane Foster one more time, is going to die. Well, she turns back to Jane Foster. She didn't realize that Volstagg was actually this Thor, so it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. She just walks up to him and like, dude, the picture itself, I need this to be a poster. Frail Jane Foster walking up to mighty War Thor. That needs to be a poster. Damn, that was good. But she walks up and she says, no, you're my friend, and the War of Thors ends now because my friend is in there, and I know he's going to come out, and he's going to drop the hammer, and he's going to be cool. And yes, that's exactly what happened, and it was awesome. It really was. So I'm sad that we didn't get to see an actual War of Thors. It was just a couple of hits and a headbutt, but it was nonetheless, it was really good. It was really good. It was amazing. So on top of that, the one part, like I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who are actually going to be complaining about this. Like why is she always talking about cancer? Oh my God, cancer, cancer, cancer. Everything is cancer. Jeez. Well, because at one point she screams out, you know war? You think you know war? Try battling cancer. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, for me, like I know a lot of people who have survived cancer, who are fighting cancer, and people who have died from cancer. And I'm sure there are several readers out there who are themselves actually dealing with the same thing, or themselves dealing with cancer themselves. So yeah, I think that like as much as maybe it bothers some people, because I do hear people talking, I do see other people's reviews. I think that by, someone wondering why is there so much, cancer, cancer, cancer with everything here? I think that if you were in a similar boat, either having or at least knowing someone who is battling cancer, I think that you would talk about nothing else as well. Nonetheless, guys, I'm going to give this comic an A-. Again, amazing way to end the freaking War of Gods inside of one panel. If you're going to do that, this is the way to do it. And it was amazing. And just think about it, man. If Odinson was still Thor, like the way that he shoot away the other hammer, the rage hammer, was pretty cool. But at the same time, if he were Thor proper at this particular time, the War of Thors would have absolutely gone on forever. Be like, oh, you're my best friend, Volstagg. That's why I have to beat you into unconsciousness. And Volstagg would be like, yeah, I feel the exact same way. So it never would have ended. But Jane Foster knew how to handle this just right. It was beautiful. Now we're going to go on to the War of Realms, where a flying citadel of Roxxon Oil Company is coming up with freaking Cinder and Malekith the Accursed to heaven, minus the A. And, like, hey, you're going to listen and join up, or we're going to burn your freaking wings. You ever seen wings on fire? Because you will. Just look at Cosmic Energy Flames Angel, Young Angel over in the X-Men Blue comics. Ooh, another X-Men Blue comic reference was War Thor screams, you're going to have a blood storm. Yeah, she's over there too from Mutant X. Anyway, this was a really good comic. I genuinely dug the hell out of this. And yeah, what else is there to say except Death of Jane Foster and issue number 700 of Thor next. All right, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.